the kind of things that I can offer someone who is an advisor or someone who's a consultant. And the purpose of this video is to save both of us 15 to 30 minutes of virtual coffee. And after you watch this, of course, if you really like what I have to say, then you can tell me about it and we can move to the next step and perhaps develop that relationship. So I'm a tax advisor, CPA, licensed both in New York and Florida. I've been working in accounting for about 17 plus years. 2 years ago, I decided it's time to be an entrepreneur. I opened up my own shingle, a tax strategy heavy focused firm. We do accounting, we do bookkeeping. I even have a partner that I do audit and financial reviews. We're not doing that in-house yet, but I have a unofficial partner that I work with that we collaborate on. So if you need any of those financial statements, I'll be glad to help you with that. I've done a lot of that work before. I just focus more on taxes. What kind of clients do I work with? So I have a lot of real estate investors. I have a lot of medical practitioners, doctors, whether they're a solo doctor or whether they're part of a group. I work with a lot of law firms, solo law firms, multi-law firms. And then I have a whole different selection of clients, whether they're in the healthcare industry, like the assisted living facilities or nursing homes. I work with those that usually have a home. It's related to real estate. They always own the property. So it's sort of my niche is real estate, service businesses. And what I try to focus on is having the right structure set up and just having more collaboration throughout the year, not just hey, here's my books in December, fix them up, and then January, February, March, prepare for tax return. That's more tax preparation. Some clients I still do that because that's all they need and we just have a relationship. But really what I like to focus on is being able to do one or two projections throughout the year to figure out where you stand for taxes and always strategize to make sure you're optimizing on taxes. I also help fix the books and records. A lot of the clients that I work with, they always need to produce a financial statement for the bank or for I have HUD clients, and they have a loan with HUD, and there's a HUD audit that I collaborate with my partners in the audit space, and it's really just it's a relationship type client that I like to have, that we speak throughout the year. We're able to just talk about anything that they need as it relates to their financial and their taxes. And that is really the type of work that I strive for, because it's just the best way to service someone is to be so involved in their day to day. I mean, they'll ask me questions throughout the year. Hey, I'm making a wedding, and can I afford this? Or should I put more money into the retirement plan? Or can I postpone that because I have a little bit of cash flow issue? And a lot of times the discussion is cash flow. And that's important because there's certain things that happen throughout the cycle of a person's life, whether it's in the business cycle or whether it's the personal cycle. There's just things that happen. So I'm available. I'm very available. I use WhatsApp, I use emails, texting. People can call me. I almost always pick up the phone unless I'm on a call with another client, which is usually my excuse, or if I'm on vacation, you know, but that's the type of relationship I seek. We try to strategize all the different options, the cute ones, the ones that save you a ton of taxes. We're even getting a little bit into alternative strategies and alternative investments. I wasn't always a big fan of that, but some clients and some taxpayers, they want to know all the options, so we give them all the options. And another thing that I've been doing a lot more recently is providing more financial advisory, wealth advisory, not asset management just yet, although that's something that maybe eventually we'll do as like a one-stop shop, so we can really work together with our team to be able to get the best result. And often it's really more effective if you have it all in house. And but anyway, I work with a lot of advisors, and they usually have a problem. And really, what you should look to when you're trying to work with me or trying to build a relationship with me is what kind of problem can I solve for your client? Because I find that if I can't solve a problem, I'm just going to be another CPA to do your tax compliance, and that's not really who I am servicing, because there's a lot of CPAs out there that just check the boxes, fill in the forms, and just make sure you pay your estimates and your W-2, withholding. That's a great service, but that's not really who I'm really looking to help, because there's no real problem there. It's more of just like you know, that's a smooth sailing operation. And I do have clients like that, and it's nice to work with them, but it's not something that is my hook, so to speak, for who is going to be the best client to move from their current CPA, or maybe they don't have a CPA, to me. There's got to be like a real problem to solve, and it's more exciting for me to try to solve a problem versus just, okay, we got a tax return, you know. So like someone who just needs a 1040 done, unless you have a lot of rental properties or a lot of investments with like doing, every year the backdoor Roth strategy conversions and other things that we constantly need to look at, then it's just a tax return. Maybe they should just go elsewhere unless they just like me, and that's fine. I have a lot of those clients and I like them, and it leads to other things. But let's try to solve a problem for your current client. I pick up the phone, I'm just there for you, and we're always there to solve the problem, and we don't stop until the problem is solved. Have a great day, and looking forward to working with you.